Today I'm at batterystuff.com over here in Merlin, Oregon, north of Grants Pass. So stay tuned. We're going to take a little bit of a visual of what happens here and what you can get online. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm here with the owner, Steve, of batterystuff.com, and his technician. This is Anthony. And I came down here to Merlin to pick up a couple of products to help save my deep cycle batteries on my battery banks for my off-grid system. So they supplied me with, what are the two things you supplied me with today?
Well, we gave you a battery saver, which is a product that restores lost capacity to batteries, and battery equalizer, which is a liquid you add to the batteries that and prevent them from building up sulfation.
That sounds like a challenge. How long does it take to do this?
Depends on initially, if it's a brand new battery, it prolongs the battery's life, so it slows that process of sulfating down. If it's an older battery, it really depends on how sulfated the battery is. So on a longer battery, the sulfation is hardened, and so it takes longer to restore. And no matter what, at the end of a battery's life, it dies of sulfation. So these are things to prolong the battery's life and restore if the sulfation's softer inside the battery.
But you'll typically start to see results after about 48 hours. You'll start to see the standing voltage of the battery raise up.
So on a deep cycle battery such as I have a 400 amp hour battery. It's a Rolls Surrett. Yep. And I've got one cell that's probably sulfated. And typically how long would it take a 6-volt battery to become rejuvenated to be able to put back into the bank?
On a battery of that size, you're talking about a couple weeks, realistically. You'll start to see results faster, like I said, in 24 to 48 hours, but it takes quite a while to remove that sulfation.
Okay.
Depending on how hardened off it is.
And what's the mechanics behind desulfating a battery with this product?
Well, with the two products, one is a frequency-based sulfation, so it hits it with a frequency in a megahertz range generally, and then the liquid works on a chemistry level. It's cadmium sulfate solution that works to dissolve the sulfation that occurs within the battery. So with both products, you're getting two types of desulfation, both chemically and one with a frequency-based sulfation.
Okay, so both the solution and the little apparatus you sold me should bring it back to life.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And if it doesn't come back to life, then I could probably select another bank of batteries from your stock. And I conveniently live within driving distance of this warehouse, but they do ship worldwide?
Absolutely, ship all over the world, primarily to the U.S. We don't do a lot of local business because we're in a pretty rural area, but we have the largest selection of battery chargers in the United States, right here in Merlin, Oregon.
All right, so check out their website, batterystuff.com. They've got a nice selection. I've been perusing their website at home, and there's a couple of other items I have on my wish list.
We carry all kinds of batteries. We primarily focus on the power sports market, ATVs, quads, motorcycles. So a lot of the smaller stuff, again, we ship those all over the country. We do lithium batteries now, so lightweight batteries, and then we do RV size batteries. So Rolls Surrett, Lifeline, some of the higher end AGM stuff. We have warehouses across the country that we warehouse them in. We don't have a lot here, but pretty much if you need it, we can get it.
Typically, once an order comes into your customer service, how long does it take, say for a product to be shipped from your warehouse to the end user, say if they were in Illinois?
We ship the same day usually, sometimes the next day. But we recognize that when people need battery, they need it today. They don't need it 2 weeks from now. So we make an effort to ship orders right up until they come in as late as 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll still go out the same day. Either that or they go out the next day. We don't ship on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday, so some orders that come in on Friday might not go out till Monday. But otherwise, again, we know people want their batteries right away, so we try to accommodate that.
All right. Okay, now if you guys call the company on their contact, Anthony is the guy you're going to be talking to on the tech support. So Anthony, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what you got behind you?
Right behind me is various inverters and chargers, and we sell these for all sorts of different applications. Off-grid, home applications in small cabins, to RVs, to we've seen some of our chargers here in buses, you know, metro buses. When people call us, they typically sometimes don't even know what they need. They've gotten certain specifications in mind, and we help get the customer through all that and narrowing down what product best fits their need.
Well, I want to thank Anthony and Steve for accommodating me on this little tour of the warehouse and for providing me with this wonderful product that I'm going to be able to salvage my batteries with. So Steve,
yeah, absolutely. Glad you came out.
And Anthony,
nice to
we'll
meet
probably
you.
be talking to you soon on the phone.
Sounds great.
I'm your host, Jerry Hansen at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. You can stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe, share my videos, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Also look for us on the new season of Discovery Channel's Homestead Rescue starting in September. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.